First Alert forecast.
All right, we're tracking several things over the next several days, although a lot of the activity and action is going to be occurring over the next 24 hours. So let's take a look at what's going to be happening here. Rain to snow, and then also some strong wind. We're getting it all. That's kind of what we do, especially in the winter. You know, summer is actually a lot more consistent. We get the occasional strong to severe thunderstorm, but otherwise, most days are in the 80s, lots of humidity, you know, so on and so forth. But this time of year, you just get a lot going on in a short amount of time. All right, number two, Thursday evening into Friday morning, we're tracking a clipper system. And these are usually very dry. They don't have a lot of moisture with them, and they move through very quickly. They typically have the, originate from southern Canada, generally Alberta. But this is kind of what we're tracking for late Thursday. So quick hitter, and then by Saturday, you could see another clipper system. Now this one could be just a little bit stronger and provide a bit more accumulation. But between these two, could see several inches of snow by the end of the weekend. All right, let's get into the details. Low temperature this morning, 7. Hard to believe considering that we're going to be 30 degrees warmer than that in a few hours. So it's just amazing how quickly temperatures have warmed, and of course the snowpack has melted. Actually, we're nearly 30 degrees warmer now. 36 degrees in Fort Wayne, 40 in Indianapolis and Evansville at 43 degrees. All right. Future temperatures show that we'll be in the mid to upper 30s overnight through tomorrow morning. So temperatures will continue to, if not rise, just at least stay steady compared to where they are now. And then by mid-morning, early afternoon, temperatures will start dropping into the low 30s, likely below or right around freezing at 1, and then dropping from there into the upper teens by Thursday morning. And we'll stay kind of on the colder side of things Friday, Saturday, Sunday, before a steady warm-up next week. Future track does show that with the onset of the rain, could be a few snow showers too. I mean, with temperatures in the mid to upper 30s, it is possible a few snowflakes mix in. It has been very cold lately, and there's plenty of cold air at the surface to kind of keep things at least a little wintry at first, maybe the first hour or two. But we're expecting a gradual shift to just a cold rain here through the night. There is the potential for maybe a few pockets of brief rain and snow, wet snow in our far northern communities near the Michigan line. That is really where that rain and snow line is going to stay. But rain showers likely into early Wednesday morning before the cold air really wins out, and we have some lake effect snow showers to deal with by tomorrow afternoon and early evening. This part of the system is a little more difficult to forecast in terms of snowfall amounts, just because the wind direction is going to be kind of going crazy. The lake effect bands will just be kind of going in and out throughout much of northern Indiana, northwest Ohio, but a stray inch or so of fluffy snow is possible. Working our way through Wednesday evening, don't expect too many impacts though from that particular feature. The wind gusts, however, will be roaring overnight tonight, 30 to 40 miles per hour through early tomorrow morning. Even through the middle of the day, we're going to see wind gusts between 35 and 45. It isn't until about 2 or 3 p.m. that we start to notice the wind gusts lightening up. All right, those clipper systems. The first one, late Thursday and early Friday, looking at some light snow, maybe an inch, inch and a half, a little heavier south. But if this track shifts even just a little bit farther north, we could be talking about maybe 1 to 3 inches versus 1 to maybe 1.5. So keeping an eye on that system. For now, though, don't expect too many issues. And then here's that clipper system for Saturday, number 2. Potentially heavier, 2 to 3 inches. I put the plus there because, again, it could come in just slightly stronger. And the track could still wobble a bit north or south. These systems tend to do that. They're, as I call them, very slippery. They tend to, show you one track, and then 6 hours later, they dive south by 50 miles. That's always fun when it comes to forecasting. All right, here's the next 7 days. Yeah, a little light snow Friday and Saturday, but you'll see temperatures plummet down to the upper teens Sunday. Partly sunny, cold, overnight lows Sunday into Monday morning in the 0 to maybe negative range. And then Tuesday of next week, we're back to 32 degrees, mostly cloudy, warmer. Kind of getting yanked around here with the highs in the 30s and then the teens and the 30s again. Are you having fun?
No, that's a slippery forecast. That's why.
It is. That is true.
All right, Matt, thank you.
And to have your forecast at your fingertips anytime throughout the day or night, download the 21 Alive weather app at Google Play or the Apple App Store right now. 2 years ago.